Morning. It's the old turkey master here from the Smoky Mountains. I was going to show you a couple of my turkey shotguns that I hunt with now. This one is the one I use most of the time. It's a Winchester Super X3, 20 gauge, 3-inch chamber. I've got a Leopold prismatic, I guess you'd call it a red dot scope on it. Well, it's only about 1 power, so there's no magnification. But it's got a lighted receptacle. You push a button, it lights up. What I like about the Leopold, it'll work even if the battery's dead. Of course, it won't light up red, but you can see the black circle in there, and most of the time I don't even turn it on. I just use it with the old black circle. Had good luck with this gun. It's a 40-yard gun. I did change the choke tube out from a Winchester tube to a Hevi-Shot tube made by the Hevi-Shot company. That Hevi-Shot's a lot denser than lead, and a lot of times it'll erode the choke tube, a regular factory tube, if it's made for lead shot. And this gun, it works good. I've killed a couple of turkeys with it this year, and it's not too heavy. It's a fairly light gun. It's all composite. You don't have to worry about it getting scratched and beat up. And that's my main gun. And I always keep a backup, so this is a Thompson Contender. Single shot. It breaks down. And a lot of times when I take my grandson with me, I like this gun. It's got a red dot sight on it, and this one has to have a good battery for it to work. But this is a good safe gun for a beginner turkey hunter, because I can look and see if it's cocked or not. And it doesn't have a safety. The safety's built in. The only way it'll fire if it's cocked and the trigger's held to the rear, and then that lets the hammer go forward. Otherwise, if you drop it and it's cocked, it won't fire. It's got a hammer block on it. This is a 40-yard gun, and it's got the Thompson extra full turkey choke in it. And I've killed a lot of birds with this gun right here. Now, a lot of people, they say, well, why do you use 20 gauge? Well, my eyes ain't as blue as they once was. My hair's a whole lot grayer. And I used to carry a 10 gauge Magnum, because one of the turkey hunters I looked up to, Ben Rogers Lee, the late Ben Rogers Lee, he carried the Ethica Mag 10. So if Ben Rogers carried a 10 gauge, I thought, well, I better get me one too. And the Ethica company went out of business, and they sold the patent to Remington, and they called it the SP10. And I bought, back in the 70s, I bought a turkey special. It had a 30-inch vent rib barrel and a 21-inch rifle-sided barrel. It shot a 3.5-inch 10-gauge Magnum round. And the only drawback was that thing was heavy. I guess it weighed better than 15 pounds. I mean, it was a heavy gun. And the 30-inch barrel, I never did use it because it was so clumsy in the woods. It was real long. But when I bought this Thompson for my grandson to take him hunting, and after I shot it and patterned it, I said, what in the world am I doing carrying a 10 gauge Magnum? I said, this gun will shoot 40 yards. And it's a heck of a lot lighter than that big 10 gauge Magnum. and it don't kick near as bad. So I started hunting with 20 gates, and I've had good luck with them. I can kill a turkey at 40 yards with a good neck shot, head shot. With that Hevi-Shot, we found out you can drop 2 shot sizes. With a lead shot, we always use number 4s because to keep from having cripples. And when we went to Hevi-Shot, I dropped down to number 6s, and I've had good luck with number 6 Hevi-Shot. A lot of times I'll shoot 5s depending on where I'm hunting, but that's all we use now in a turkey load, Hevi-Shot. I know Federal and Winchester, a lot of companies have got that dense shot out. We just started with Hevi-Shot and kind of stuck with it. You know, if it works, why change? I'll tell you about this little hunt. I went down here to the Cayee Valley on Matlock Creek, and I got up there pretty early and I walked in there, and I sat down up against a big old poplar tree. And I was in a bowl. It's just a ring of ridge. Mountains just made a ring there, and it's a little bowl. And in years past, it used to be an old apple orchard down there in the bottom, and there's a couple little springs down there, and a little bit of grass, and them turkeys like to feed around in there. And there's a gobbler roosting on the ridge up there. I knowed he was there because I'd heard him. I'd roosted him up there. Well, I come in and set my back up against that big poplar tree, and I hit my old box call, and I just, yelp is the call I use the most. I just done some yelping. And the turkey gobble. I yelped a little bit, and the daggone hen left the roost, glided in, and landed in a tree right next to me. Well, when I'd start to yelp, she'd cut me off. She'd yelp, 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 cut, 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 turkey gobble. Well, I said, heck, I've got me a built-in collar. And I'd start to yelp, and boy, she'd yelp. Them hens, the dominant hen's always gonna cut the lesser hens off. There's gonna be one hen in a flock that's gonna be dominant, just like there's gonna be one gobbler that's gonna be dominant. And the hens fight the same as gobblers. Now, they don't have spurs, you know, they don't spur fight and stuff, but they fight with their necks. They'll wrap their necks around each other. And I've had seen a lot of little young hens during turkey season that was by themselves, because I guess the older hens run them off. But I sat there, and we done that 3 or 4 times. I'd start to yelp, and she'd cut me off. Yep, 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 cut, 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 and the turkey gobble. Well, I've got a bad back. I ruptured a disc in my back from lifting heavy stuff, and I can't sit real long. I have to move around. So my back got to hurting. I said, heck with this, I'm going to get up. I just stood up, and when I did, the hen flew. And when she flew, she cackled. When she cackled, turkey gobbled. Well, there's old road bed there, and I got in that road bed and eased up through there, got about another 40, 50 yards closer. And there's a wild cherry tree there. So I got up against that wild cherry tree, and I started calling just like that hen. I'd do a series of yelps, series of cuts, turkey gobble. Well, done that a few times. Done got up good daylight. And the next time he gobbled, it sounded like he was further away. But what happened, he just flew out of the tree. When they're in the tree, you can hear them a whole lot better. And when they get on the ground, it sounds like they're further away, but it's just because the sound don't carry. And you'll think, well, that turkey's going the other way, but no, he's not. He just flew down. And I waited a little while, hit my call again. Boy, he just shook the ground. He was right there. And it was real brushy and thick. I couldn't see him, but boy, he just shook the ground. And you get one real close and let him gobble like that, and it'll get your blood pressure up. It does mine, I know. And I sat there a little bit longer, and I was just about to reach back and get my call again. And I seen him coming through the brush. And he come over there, and that old head, it looked like a softball. It's a big old round wide head. And he run it out of looking. And I had my bead on him, and boy, I just rolled him. And he's a good turkey. I guess he's a 3-year-old bird. He had about a 10-inch beard and about an 8-inch spur on him. He's a good bird. I made a good hunt there. But a lot of times, you know, if you hear hens, or if you can get between the hen and the gobbler, you know, call like a hen's call. That's what I done, and it worked out for me. I've done it a time or two like that. I've noticed we went down to Texas and hunted, and the turkeys in Texas, they don't hardly gobble at all. They'll gobble on the roost a little and fly down, and that's it. And this year we went to Ohio and hunted. And the birds up there gobble real good. Seems like the further north you go, the better they gobble. But you just got to keep your ears open and listen. The old turkey master over and out.